chance. David Steckel against the Washington Capitals. His old team scores.
Hello and welcome to the Humber SportsDrive. I am Akim Burke, and I'm joined by my co-host,
Lascelle Murray. Hello, listeners.
As you have heard, the Maple Leafs win. Not yesterday, but
they are winning.
They are winning.
Yes.
For the first time in a very long time, the Toronto Maple Leafs are actually
a good team.
Right. Now they are currently 5th place in the Eastern Conference. As for the playoffs, we're going to have to wait a few more months to confirm that. But they're doing a good job so far.
I am happy.
And what did I say last week? It's going to be an early Christmas because we're playing basketball. You know that basketball.
The NBA is back.
Exactly. They were able to save the NBA's Christmas game. How big is that, Lascelle?
It's huge. It's huge. I'm so happy. I can't even find the words to describe my joy.
It's unfathomable.
Yes. And with the NBA coming back, what also comes up? Trade rumors.
And please, Mr. Secret Agent, let us know what those trade rumors are.
First and foremost, let's start with the best center in the league, Dwight Howard. Sources say that the Magic are currently in talks with the New Jersey Nets to trade Dwight Howard for a package of Brook Lopez, a couple of draft picks, and I think they're going to attach either Arenas or Hito's awful contract. And that is pretty big. Also in the running for Dwight Howard, the Los Angeles Lakers, the Los Angeles Clippers.
That will never happen.
Which one, Clippers or Lakers?
Lakers. They might give him the Clippers because him and Blake Griffin would be just showstoppers. They wouldn't win any games, but they would be fantastic to watch.
Don't count out Los Angeles yet, actually. You think about it, their package would include either Andrew Bynum or Paul Gasol plus Lamar Odom, a couple of draft picks, and relief from either Hito or Arenas' contract.
That is also true.
Trades work.
Hito Turkoglu on the Lakers, come on.
We all know how everyone in Toronto feels about Hito Turkoglu.
Yeah. We won't talk about that on the radio.
That's just a very dark time.
We'll let that one go. But I was looking at the top 20 upcoming free agents, and a big name that came up was Tyson Chandler, who the Toronto Raptors were actually supposed to get last season.
Right, before Michael Jordan decided no.
Yes, he did. Kind of punked Toronto. But do you think they have a better chance of getting him now?
I would actually prefer if they didn't get him, to be quite honest.
Why not?
Well, our draft pick from this year, Jonas Valanciunas, he's overseas for another year before he comes over. He is a great player. And I would hate for it when he gets here, he doesn't get the minutes that he deserves because we have Tyson Chandler starting. I would also think that because of the draft that's coming up, which is very, very deep, we try to get the best draft pick as possible. So I'm not condoning losing on purpose, but I'm just saying that winning as many games as possible or being a fringe playoff team like when Chris Bosh was here isn't in our best favor.
How about a Carl Landry?
Really and truly, I think the roster is fine the way it is. We need to develop the core that we have, the young players. I think we need to trade Andrea Bargnani as soon as possible.
For Tyson Chandler?
No,
or how about Nene?
For a bag of Lay's chips.
Lay's chips? Ketchup? Ketchup.
No, just regular.
Just regular?
Just regular.
Oh, okay.
Like, when we traded for Vince Carter, we got like, what, half of a six-pack?
Yeah. Something of that nature.
So we gonna get half a bag of chips for Bargnani, and we're all gonna be happy for it.
Yes,
like,
maybe.
You remember how the Los Angeles Lakers were happy that they traded Kwame Brown? Not even for the fact they got Paul, so they just traded Kwame Brown.
Yes.
And they almost threw a parade.
Yes.
We need to trade Bargnani and just throw a parade right downtown, right through Queen Street, Young Street, whatever.
That might not happen. We'll for sure see you walking down the street, but back to the NBA on a whole. What took so long?
Really and truly, it was all Hunter's fault. Billy Hunter, the person they hired to negotiate on behalf of the league, he should have moved to certify the union from July. But he didn't because he would lose his salary. So it stalled the whole process, and he waited till the last possible second to do it. And it's a shame because we lost a couple games.
And the last time there was a lockout, there was an All-Star game.
No, there was no All-Star game last lockout.
There was no All-Star game.
No, it was only 50 games, and it was horrible on all players because it was back-to-back games.
So let me ask you this now. You know the All-Star game is supposed to be the best time of the NBA season.
Right.
They're just going straight back into play, but they're supposed to have an All-Star game as well in Orlando, Florida. How is that going to be even any good?
That's a good question. I would say if they have the All-Star game, because it's not decided yet, because technically the agreement hasn't been signed. It's more of a handshake at this point. But if there is an All-Star game, yeah, of course it's going to be good. I think everyone just needs time to relax and try to get the lockout behind us.
Behind us.
Like, we just need to just forget about it.
Will this season be any good? Let's go Heat. Sorry.
It'll be exciting. I'll say that.
Do you have any playoff projections at this time?
In the finals?
Yes.
It's going to be Los Angeles Lakers and the Chicago Bulls. You heard it here first on Humber SportsDrive.
No, it's going to be Miami Heat. But that's just me. Coming up after the break, we're going to continue on this basketball-heavy show. The Humber Hawks women have been blazing a trail with 5 wins in a row. And they have one more upcoming game before they hit the break. And you know what break time means. That means recovery and get back into the game. So that and more coming up after the break on 969 Radio Humber.